What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video. And as the week was passing by, I thought to myself, hey, what video should I do next? Should we do something on the Brixton? We did the tail light last week. Should we do the RCX? It's been a couple of months since we did the RCX, so maybe I can do something like that. But with all those projects and stuff that I need to do and that I want to do, I thought to myself, hey, I got a good idea. Let's start a new project. So I remembered in the video, the New Year's Eve compilation video, I did Q&A. Some guy asked me if I ever owned a 50cc bike. And my answer is yes, I owned a Vespa Ciao. It was my first bike, I loved it, I rode it for a long time. I thought to myself, hey, wait a minute, I still got the bike. So that is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna reamp the bike, but before we're gonna start that, I just wanna tell you what happened with the bike and why it doesn't run anymore. So I was riding the bike for almost like 4 years, did thousands of miles, and I was old enough to get my car license, my driving license. So I did my driving license and I thought to myself, hey, let's put in a bigger, better engine in it. I was 19 years old. I didn't have a lot of knowledge on how to build an engine, but I still wanted to try it. So what I did, I ordered a new cylinder, new piston head, carburetor, air filter. I got some clutch parts. I got a V-belt. I got a pulley. I got all this stuff and I was ready to build my first engine, improve it. So I did some modifications on it. I cleaned up the inside of the carter, removed some metal to get a better flow in it, polished it, put the engine all back together, and it started. The bike was good. I rode it for like 5k and suddenly, bang, the engine broke. The bike went to a total standstill, couldn't do anything, couldn't start it, and I had to phone my father and tell them to get me. So when I got home, I disassembled the bike and I saw that a small piece that connects the flywheel to the shaft that's on the keyway broke off, and then yeah, the engine doesn't work. It was all loose. I never replaced the part, I never bought it, and the bike just went away. That was it. The bike was in storage until now. So now we're here. We're gonna reamp the bike. We're gonna make the engine run. I got more knowledge. I am older now. I can make this work. I can build the engine proper and make it run better, and then we'll see what we're gonna do with the bike. So let's take a look at the bike. I already got it set it up. We have all the parts we needed. I even got the small part that broke, brand new, and yeah, let's take a look. So here it is. It looks so dirty. As you can see, there is no engine in it. The engine is over there. But yeah, it's rusty. I don't mind this suction bar. I was young, didn't know what I was doing, but yeah, I rode this bike for thousands and thousands of miles. You can see the paint is not really good, but it should be a strong bike to build. So that is what we are gonna do. Don't know how far we're gonna get in this video. I hope, yeah, not really hoping that I can start the bike today, but yeah, it should be manageable to get a lot of things done today. So here is the engine. Now this is the flywheel, and now oddly enough, you won't believe this, but I found the original keyway. I thought I lost it, but I found it because the flywheel is magnetized. It collected it there. It stuck there for like 16 years. So let me show you the keyway. Now this is the little bastard that broke the bike. This broke, the flywheel turned a little bit, came loose, was rattling, the ignition was all wrong, and the bike stopped. So I got a new one from motorkit.com. Here is the description. For people who want this keyway, go onto their website. They're pretty good at delivering parts. So what I'm now gonna do, I'm gonna clean up the whole engine bay and the engine just a little bit, because yeah, it's much more better when it's clean. I'm gonna do some preparation to the clutch housing, because with the clutch housing, there is, as you can see, yeah, that is not good. We need to replace that, but I just want to get the bike running. It will run with that. Maybe it will break over time, but now it's just good. I just want to get the bike running, make it run again. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna clean up the engine bay, clean up the engine itself, prep it for the assembly. I'm not gonna show you guys this because you all seen the RCX videos. I hope you've seen them. I'm gonna put a link in the description down below and a tab where you can click on the RCX videos. If you want to see how I clean engine and prep them for assembly, you can just check out those videos. It's pretty much the same. I'm not gonna go in full detail on this engine because it's still good. It only ran for 5 kilometers, so it's not that dirty, and it doesn't need that a lot of maintenance. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prep it for assembly, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys and yeah, follow the process. Okay, we're back. The engine is clean now, as you can see, a little bit cleaner, not too much. Clean it up this. Where the keyway was, there was a little burr on this side, so I had to, yeah, file it off. So the flywheel sits perfect. We got the cover right here. Not my prettiest job, but it will do. Then we will go to the frame. Here is the frame. As I say, not the prettiest job, but it is clean. No specks of dirt. I'm not concerned about the other side or the other parts if they're dirty. Just want to get the engine in for right now and maybe try to get it running. So the next step is going to be assembling the engine, the flywheel assemble, because you cannot put the engine in there. What I'm trying to say is you cannot assemble the engine and put it in there. You have to put it in a order of assembly. You have to put in the flywheel, and then you need to sandwich it with the clutch and all, but the engine has to be in there before you can assemble the clutch. That's a little bit annoying. I don't like that. With the RCX, I can build the engine from the ground up, and then put it on the bike and then make it run. But with this, you have to do it all at the same time. It's a little bit annoying, but yeah, that's how it goes. So yeah, let's start assembling. So to assemble the engine, what I did wrong the last time, I know what I did wrong. I didn't use Loctite on the keyway and on the flywheel. I did this on the RCX and it works perfectly. I didn't do it on this bike. So that is what I'm gonna do now, because yeah, if there's a little dirt, grease or whatever, the flywheel can shift around, but with Loctite you can, yeah, secure it, as you can say. But yeah, so what we need to do is make the shaft all clean. I'm just using some mechanic clean. Make sure it's all nice and clean. Then we have the flywheel. Just do the inside of that. Just spray on a little bit on the keyway. Yeah. And then just let it dry. Mix up our Loctite. Now I'm gonna put some where the keyway sits. Put it in. Okay. That looks pretty good. Let's put Loctite on the shaft that goes like this, not straight, but a little bit like this. too much. Now let's assemble the flywheel. Get the tool, screw it in there. Now I'm gonna give it some love taps. Yeah, it doesn't rub anywhere, so that's good. The Loctite should cure now. Now we can assemble our housing. That's it. The engine is complete again. I still need to fit this on that, but I can do that on the bike. And as you can see, there's a little bit of Loctite coming through. Yeah, you can see it. So that means we got a good squish. Now let's get back to the bike. So the engine is in there. I already connected the V-belt. Still need to tighten up these bolts. But yeah, the engine is in. It's a little bit tricky because the engine goes in only one way. It's a little bit hard. That's the only thing I don't like about these bikes. It's difficult to get the engine in. It's not as practical and you need to assemble it in a certain sequence. So now I'm going to show you what I have that is going into the bike, the parts that I bought 16 years ago. So yeah, let me show you. So these are the parts that I got when I started assembling. We got some clutch springs. The green ones are in there right now. Then carburetor. Let me see which one is the right one because I have 3 carburetors. This is the one that we want. It's a Dell'Orto 13. That is the one that we're gonna use. So a 13mm carburetor. We got our Malossi air filter. There's a new cylinder, new piston head, new crankshaft. That is all brand new. This was the old one. I still have all the parts. But yeah, what I also got is a new brake caliper for the rear. Don't gonna put that in right now. A different size pulley. But when I ordered the pulley, I ordered the wrong V-belt. So yeah, that was a little bit of a waste of money. That's gonna be pretty much it. What I'm now gonna do, I'm gonna start assembling everything. I'm gonna connect everything and then hopefully see fires up. Put in the car, put in the air filter. Oh yeah, what I also got is some stage 6 jets to tune the carburetor. But yeah, didn't get around that. So yeah, enough for rambling. Let's just do some work and put it back together. So here she is, all back together. Don't mind these wires, that's just for show. I connected everything, even the fuel line. There was still some fuel in there. God forbid that it's still good. Don't know when I put that in there, but technically it should run. That would be amazing. That would be a amazing goal. So we're gonna do the impossible. Something I didn't thought I was gonna do today. I'm gonna try to start it.
I forgot the exhaust. Oops.
So, she works again. She performed perfect. Got some new fuel in there, runs pretty good. It's so amazing to hear this bike run again. Yeah, this is memories. Now there are still some problems with this bike. It's kind of seized up from standing all these years. It's about 10 or 11 years that bike has been standing still. The bearings are seized, well, not pretty and not extremely seized, but they're not in good shape anymore. So I need to fix that, well, lubricate everything and make it run better again. Maybe get some new tires for it. Fix the lights, because at high, well, when I start riding, the light, because it's a light bulb, it will glow, 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 glow. And at half throttle, it goes down again until there's almost no light. And when I go even more faster, it's so bright, something is wrong with the wiring or whatever, or because it's a light bulb, I don't know. It has to, well, I'm gonna need to fix that if I want to ride the bike. It's pretty amazing that the bike still runs. Yeah, I'm so happy. I didn't thought I would be riding the bike. I did a little test drive, as you've seen, and these are the speed numbers that I got from them. I got a 30 average and a 42 max speed. Now this is a A-class bike, so it's only legal to go 25, but yeah, my average speed is much more, and my top speed is even greater than it was before with the old engine. So I'm pretty happy about that. Still need to do a lot of work, but I'm pretty happy with what I achieved today, and couldn't be any more happier. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was something else, short build, not really extended. I might visit this on a later point. Don't know if I'm gonna make videos about me fixing. It's gonna be something sporadic that I'm gonna do. It's fun to work on these bikes, and especially because it's my first bike, it's so amazing that it runs again. And I will be going on rides. I'm gonna get some plates for it, get some insurance, and then start riding this for fun. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you want to see more of the Piaggio or what you want to see next. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I post weekly videos, and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram, and see you in the next one.